Hey folks, today I wanted to do a real short little video on how to use the lambda, the by row lambda function. But let's get started. My problem in this case was a download from PayPal gave me these dollar amounts um, written as this, which is text. You can see it's text because when I highlight a set of that, I don't have my list of that I can click on to get my sums and all those other things. So I need to get this text, and I'm going to use the split function. So just to show you the first part, I'm going to do a split, and I'm going to split this cell, and I'm going to split on a space. Let's go ahead and do that, hit enter, and you can see now I've got a um, split. I split out the dollar amount, and then if I double clicked, of course I could do that. That would automatically copy it down. But then if I ended up with more cells, then I would have to change that. So rather than do it that way, what I want to do is turn this into the lambda function. So what I'm going to do is start here with doing a by row function, and we're going to do a by row, and then we're going to select my data. You can see my range, and that range, let's see, I have to move this out of the way. So my range is actually going to be this. I want to select this range all the way down to, let's see, let me just grab the whole range. So I'm going to do this, and then my next part of the lambda is going to be, let me open this up again, is going to type the lambda. So it's lambda, and you can see that pops up for me. And then I need to give my first part a name. I'm just going to, my variable, I'm going to call it amount. And then I'm going to use the formula expression. Here you can see if we open this up, the lambda is going to be the variable, and then what we're going to do with that variable. In this case, the variable, instead of the C2, we're doing amount, because that is the variable we're going to use to do the by row function. I should be able to just hit enter there, and you can see in doing that now I have values. You can see how if I highlight those, I get a set of values I can use. Now I could do the same thing. Let me just go ahead and copy this. I could come over here and go ahead and paste, and then just change this to D2 to D50, and then I get that set of values, and I can go ahead and do this and change this to E and E. So C, D, E real quickly. There's just, these are formulas. That's a formula, that's a formula, that's a formula. I can't get rid of this. I could try to delete the USD, but that's not going to happen because that is connected with this formula. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go ahead and highlight this this range, and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste values only. And when I do that, my USD goes away because now I just have these values. I don't have a formula. I'm not doing the split. I'm just getting those values. I can do the same thing here. I can copy, and I can paste values only. And I can do these with the shortcuts, Command C, Command Shift V. And now I have these values as actual values. So my next step would be to take and Command Shift down. I can grab that data set, and I can just move it over to there. I can Command Shift down, grab the data set, move it over to there, and Command Shift down, grab the data set, and move it over to there. Now, see, I got to undo here because, let's see, this one, yeah, 69 cents. Yeah, that's right. On this one, we're going to do a Command C, Command Shift V. There we go. And then we're going to grab these amounts. I got to grab all these amounts again. So grab that and move that over to my $7 real quick. Command Shift down, highlights and selects the entire range that I've slit there, and Command Shift down, and I can that's what happened. Command Shift down, I didn't get all of the data. I think that's what's happened to me here. Up. So undo, undo. You can see my problem here. I've got to grab this, and then when it does that, I'm not at the top. That's what was happening, and I want to get that 69 cents over here, and make sure I do the same thing here. Make sure I scroll back to the top and drag that over there. That's what I'm looking for. Then I can get rid of this, and there's my data. Oops, undo. Sorry, one more time. I didn't move that data over, and drag that over. So there's my reworked, and I can take this, and now I can see that I actually have numerics that I can work with.